Here we go. So I w- I wasn't able to make a portrait of the artist that we're gonna talk about today because it's really tough to make a portrait of him using his style. But I'm gonna show you one of his self-portraits later on. Our artist today is this guy, and he's actually standing in one of his paintings. Although we will be looking at a lot of photos of his paintings, understand that we're just looking at photos and we're looking at the
I think I can
screen, your
join
shiny
Bob.
screen, or
I can
your
join
dark
Bob.
screen or your very bright screen. I don't know how bright your screens are, but we're gonna look at his art from your monitors and screens. And I myself, I wasn't able to get a chance to see any of his paintings in real
Oh,
I know
life,
how. I think I know how. I'm just gonna join
but
Bob.
I saw similar paintings of his kind, uh, here in the Philippines. And
oh,
an example of a painting that he made is the one behind him. Usually, these paintings he wouldn't give them a title because he doesn't believe in giving titles to abstract art like this because remember when we were talking about the artworks of the previous painters, sometimes the title of the painting gives you an idea of what the painting is all about. Am I correct? And then you begin to understand, so that's what that painting is about all about.
So funny.
But our artist never titled these series of paintings. In fact, he would call them number 1, number 2, number 3, number 29, number 60. So you'll see that he actually made a big series of these paintings. But our artist for today, his name is Mark
Mark
Rothko.
Root.
Okay, so Rothko, if you ask any person who is very familiar with abstract arts, they will immediately understand. It's that guy that uses color fields. Okay, take note. Some artists they splash color on the screen, but our artist today he applied color quite differently on the painting.
Are we gonna paint?
Yeah, we are gonna paint or we are gonna emulate his style later on. Remember last week, Mondrian, we realized that his art is so exact, so that's why we learned about masking technique. Now, Mark Rothko, just like all the other artists that we have talked about, he has a real name. His full name is Markus Yakovlevich Rothkowitz. Quite a long name, right? Can you guys
yeah, that's true.
guess from which country he comes from? From
I think
the
it's Russia for sure.
It sounds Russian, right? Actually,
By
yes.
my opinion.
He was born in Russia, but during his time, it was then called Latvia. Okay, although he is an American abstract painter. Later on, you'll realize that he
I knew
emigrated.
it! I knew he
He
was an American.
Yeah, he is an American, but he emigrated from Russia.
This is
As
a
I
fact for
as I've
us.
been saying, he is known for his color field paintings, but that's only a style that he began working on in the latter part of his life. Okay, so we're gonna see his paintings as well that led him to that particular style. Now, although Rothko did not personally subscribe to any one school, and just like Mondrian, we'll realize that he actually tried different techniques before he arrived on the technique that he is comfortable with. Now, can you see who among this is Rothko? Can you guess? They all look alike, right? Don't you think so?
The guy on the very right.
No, it's
Uh,
the guy down there.
Actually, the guy on the yeah, that the one with the red. Okay, so that's Rothko. Um, so he was born to a Jewish family in Daugavpils, Latvia, then
In
part
the
of the Russian
truth?
Empire. And they emigrated to the United States, and you know, during those times when immigration to the United States was quite popular, you would have to go through the Ellie Island. Have you guys been? Do you know what Ellis Island is? Okay.
Yes.
He even has a dog. He has a dog.
Do you know the history of the
He
United
has a
States? Ellis
dog.
Island is where
Yeah.
all immigrants would come in. And actually,
Oh,
Ellis Island is
Teacher,
where
he
you
has a
see
dog.
the Statue of Liberty.
He has a
Okay?
dog.
So everyone who
He has a dog.
immigrated to the United
dog.
States would arrive on Ellis Island. And they would settle down in Portland, Oregon. However,
Teacher,
yes?
he has a dog.
Yeah, there is a dog. It's quite cute dog, right? Quite. He looks very naughty there. You know, he doesn't enjoy being held by by Marcus. Okay. They had to move to New York, and because life wasn't easy for immigrants like them. His dad
It
was a
affected
lawyer,
World War
and they were
II.
a family of businessmen.
There was
Okay.
World War II. They affected.
They, when he was young, Mark Rothko wanted to become a businessman or a lawyer, but he never thought of becoming an artist. However, when he moved to New York, that's when he would meet some friends that will inspire him to become an artist himself. And
Teacher,
remember, he
they
lived during the
affect
time of
of
World War II.
Effect of. Why does it says the effect of World War II?
you see?
Huh?
It says World
Why,
War
why I
II.
wrote there effect of World War II?
Yeah.
But you have to remember, because some of his paintings is a reaction to the war.
What?
Re- Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Remember when we talked about Pablo Picasso? He made a lot of paintings that was also about the war, right? And even Miro himself, right? Remember Miro's paintings about the war?
Joan Miro.
1 year.
Now, of all the people that would influence the art style of Rothko, can you guys recognize this particular artist on the left side who made that?
Oh, I don't-
Actually, I think he's our second class from Make Art Like the Masters 1. And his name is Paul Klee, guys. You remember? And then this is Cezanne.
I did not learn Paul Klee because I
So
was
he
absent.
tried Cubism early in his life. And also during when he was studying art, he was also fascinated with myths, legends, and mythology. You know, the classic pieces of writing. The best kinds of work in literature was almost all about the legends, the Greek legends, and he also noticed that some of the plays, some of the operas was also based on myths, and then he thought that visual arts, particularly painting, is also a nice way of expressing myth, legends, and mythology. Now, as you would see,
Guys?
he would paint in a
Okay, so.
very, very crude style, but also informed of the classical style. The one on the left is a painting by Rembrandt, and as you can see, he made a painting of himself. This is what he looked like.
Mommy, can you get chicha?
You know, guys, this self-portrait
Can you get
by
chicha?
Rothko, he kind of looks like the Daredevil,
Mommy.
Oh
Mommy.
yeah, he does.
Mommy.
right?
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of the Daredevil, the actor who plays the Daredevil in the show of Marvel.
Yeah.
And then you could see that he the surrealist painters during that time, they love translating old classical paintings into their own style. And this is his version of this painting. Okay, again, his self-portrait, which was done in 1936. Another painting, but you would see that the figures are quite not uh, realistic, right? So this is the scene on the street. You would see two people. I'm not sure if they are children, but for me, immediately I think they're children. But judging by the style that he's using, they're probably a man and a woman walking down the stairs. Uh, or if you actually look it in another way, they kind of look like small people. And the big thing on the left is a table piece.
What's the word?
Or another self-portrait. Can you guys describe the paintings that you're seeing, the series of paintings that you're seeing? Okay, they don't look very
Oh,
realistic, right?
yeah.
So for
And he loves playing with colors, huge blocks of color. And if you notice, the blocks of colors doesn't really have edges on them. Whereas Mondrian, right, he loved putting a lot of edges. Although he was already attempting cubism style here, but even though it's cubist, there's
so
still some cloudiness between the edges, right? Here's another. This can be considered as this can be considered as surrealist, right? And this is a depiction of myths and legends from classical Greek text. So you might see some morbid things. Here's another self-portrait of him. I don't know why he looks like like a ghost a bit,
what? That
Yeah.
was so weird,
right?
guys. You think? Right.
And of course, this is done in watercolor, and as you can see, the edges look like they're smudged.
Oh yeah,
And he
yeah,
wasn't
they
he
told you
wasn't so particular with the edges being so clean and bright.
that.
Sorry, there's a reason why I followed Rothko after Mondrian. Because when you try this, it might be kind of liberating of not being able to follow edges when you see his
Excuse
art.
me.
Yes.
Um, this is I'm planning to do a press conference later with my friends because about art and everything else.
A press conference?
I'll do a press conference about paint 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 about some painting and Formula One stuff. So that's all.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna talk about okay. Press conference. Okay, so then this is another painting based on myths and legends.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would also paint religious scenes. Okay,
Oh.
and remember if you we talked about and this is a scene of Gethsemane. This is supposed to be Jesus
Where
crying in the garden of Gethsemane.
where
You know
where
that
where
scene from the Bible. Of
where
course,
where
this is a surrealist style, and then Rothko was already shifting into his uh, signature style later on.
Ooh,
Gethsemane, primitive landscape.
okay.
Kind of looks creepy, no? Actually, when I
Not
look
so
at these paintings,
I can enjoy
uh,
the
these, the more I look at them,
wait,
the
wait.
more I question what are these. Okay, but
Excuse me.
during interviews, Rothko never explained his paintings because he believed that his paintings should be felt rather than thought about. Here's another painting, Slow Swirl at Edge of the Sea.
Oh my
You see how the title gives you an idea of what the painting is, right?
yeah. Yeah, that's a
So
great
I imagine here it's a man and a woman walking by the beach, and there's a wave about to splash them.
You see,
You see the wave on the left with a sort of like an apple floating in it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
okay, what is that?
But I don't know why the man and the woman have those colors happening inside them, right? So they kind of look like flowers. The woman and the man kind of look like they're wearing those big floral American hats, which they usually wear on the, you know, on fairs, right? Judging by the time, it looks like that time. And
Ooh,
our
that's
cake idol, right? So he was playing around with lines and colors, and slowly but surely, his art is becoming unrecognizable, right? Just like Mondrian. you know I love how I love showing the progress of these
you
artists,
see,
how they tend to be very very good painters before, and then they slowly regress to the most basic of art.
excuse me.
Yes, David.
So some of the colors there are like the ones Mondrian used.
Yeah, the red. Yeah, that's nice for you to recognize. The primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. Perhaps he was trying that out as well here. He was going to the basic colors. Hence, or remember, he met Miro as well.
But
Yeah,
guys,
and then at the latter part of his life, he also met Mondrian. So they're all friends.
all of these guys are friends.
Yeah, they met each other. So that's
All
why
of
you
these.
see some similarities and a lot of differences as well in their art. And you can see how they affect each other's, how they affect and influence each other's styles. The Rites of Lilith. Now, as you would notice, his lines become suddenly disappear, and then everything becomes just swaths of color, blots of color spread all over the screen. And then in this particular canvas, actually some art critics, they call this uh, the multiform stage in or the multiform period in the painting of Rothko. Because pretty much later on, he'll go down to the most basic, and he'll only use two or three colors at most, and then some basic shapes. Never as multiformed like this. So these are all his multiforms. And then one thing that you'll notice, unlike the previous ones where we can still guess what the figures are, but at this point of time, we don't recognize anything at all unless you're that imaginative, and somehow these colors remind you of a particular scene. Actually, this one, if I actually force my imagination, I kind of see a scene here. I don't know this. Okay, I'm gonna use my red. This guy kind of looks like Jesus, right?
Yeah, true. It looks like it.
And then he's holding a scroll or something, right?
What?
Now, that's the problem because I said what I'm thinking. Now everyone else is thinking that. Am I correct?
Yeah.
That's
For
why
me, it kind of looks like a pharaoh.
a pharaoh, right? A robed guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, a robed guy. And this probably could, if that's the pharaoh, this could be Moses. And remember, he was always inspired
I
with
will
the
now
biblical
press
and legends and myths. But that's his multiform. Here's another multiform painting. Uh, okay, it kind of looks like when I'm under the water in the swimming pool, and then I saw someone trying to look under the water, right? Everything's blurry and wavy. Here's another one.
Oh, that looks good.
Pedro.
Okay.
But one thing you'll notice, guys, okay? Look at this. What do you guys feel here? And then all of a sudden, when I showed you this, everyone seemed to feel what? Happier, right?
Yeah.
As compared to this.
Oh.
Now, when I show you this, it's like, you know, the feeling of walking in a peaceful park, right? In a field with the light trees, and then it's a cool breeze. That's the feeling. I'm not describing the scene, but I'm likening it to a feeling I felt when I'm walking down by the park. A bright scene.
Kumain.
Now, guys, what do you feel when I show you this next multi-form painting by Rothko?
Oh, excuse me, teacher.
What do you feel, guys?
I feel, I feel, I feel happy
Calm?
because just like you're seeing a tree.
Yeah, you feel calm?
Yes, yes.
It's like I don't know, the red somehow reminds me of autumn.
Yeah.
You're under a park and then the trees fall down, the leaves fall down red. Okay, or a sunset of sorts, right?
Yeah,
But
it
some
will make me
people they
sleep.
might feel a little bit intimidated by this painting because of all the reds, right? Now this is Rothko. Now when he was making all these multi-form paintings, actually he got a gig. He was invited by a very famous restaurant in New York, the Four Seasons Hotel, and he asked them to make a painting. So this is what the restaurant looks like.
The restaurant. Oh, that looks. What happened to my?
It's a very posh restaurant.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
so cool.
And then, of course, we're looking at the window side, but at our back, that's where the paintings of Rothko would hang. As you can see, there's a red, blue canvas on the left. That's also where his paintings should be. Now, before I show you his paintings, and you already have an idea of what his paintings look like, and this would be the start of going away from his multiform and going more simpler in the colors. Now,
Excuse me,
they
teacher.
they hung all his paintings here, and then he realized that what's the purpose of my paintings hanging over this restaurant? And in fact, when he went down to this restaurant to actually see how the people are appreciating the food and the painting, you know what? How much the food costs?
What? Excuse me, teacher.
Well, during that time, okay, he said that you couldn't eat food more than $5.
What? That's
And
very
probably,
weird.
$5 is already, let's say, 500 pesos for a meal. But in this restaurant, you are expected to pay exorbitant prices. Imagine, nowadays, you'll have to pay 10,000 pesos for a meal.
Excuse me, teacher.
Would you go there, guys?
Excuse me, teacher.
That made Rothko really, really mad. And when he went to the restaurant, my paintings can't be just decoration for a restaurant that that asked for too much money for their food. Okay, and then he collected all of these paintings, and then he placed them in the.
I will
So these
buy.
are the actual paintings there.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Go back to the restaurant. It looks like AI. The restaurant.
No, no, no. If you look at the photos of this restaurant, this is actually how the restaurant looks.
It looks AI.
Now,
bro.
these are the paintings. These are the paintings. As you can see, they're all red with sort of like frames. with no edges, right? With no clear edges by the red. So reds, pinks, blues, grays. Okay. But one thing that you'll notice is that they're so large, right? They're so large, and all of these swaths of colors spread all over the
Hey,
painting.
give that to me.
Do you think they're beautiful?
But you can't. That's only a bird. For a bird.
Now,
Sit back.
okay, in the
Hey,
museum that where is it posted
to
right
break.
now?
If it
What?
breaks, not let you know.
Okay, so this
Don't
is
do it.
how
Don't.
it would look. Okay, imagine sitting down here alone, and you are alone with his paintings. What do they look like? What do they remind you of?
Do it again. Last one, ah. Last na to.
Caleb, what does it remind you of?
Huh?
What do these paintings? Imagine you're sitting down here and you're looking at these paintings.
I feel like I'm
know.
seeing my favorite color.
Is red your favorite color?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
I love red, but it's not my most favorite color.
Oh, that's what.
Mine is
I said last one, eh.
turquoise blue. You know the color of the swimming pool. I love that
See that?
color.
Adjust the toothpick. It can.
Are you serious? Excuse me.
Yes.
Like, yeah, more.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, David.
Um, what when I'm there, I feel like I'm in a subway
Stop.
station.
Give it to me na.
You feel like you're in a church?
No, I'm in a subway station. What it looks
A
like.
subway. All right.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Do
give
they
it to
look?
me.
Do these look like your? Okay, great.
Get
This
out.
looks like a paw symbol.
O what?
A paw.
OHM symbol,
Give it
right?
to me na.
You'll pause
You
a
can't
video.
use it again. Or it might.
Mm. And it kind of looks like, if it's a different color, it might kind of remind you of the National Geographic logo,
Oh,
Give it to me, please.
which is essentially a window, right? Now I suggested that thing to you guys,
They're
a
metal.
window. Now, do these look like windows?
a bit. Yeah, a bit. But they look those
Yeah, a
areas
bit, but they're not
of-
exactly looking like windows. Now, Rothko actually wanted, when these paintings are hanging, okay,
Hey, show
he
me.
wanted to get the feel
I'll do
of,
it again. I'll do it
the
again.
big windows in a church. Hello, who is writing? Okay, so the big windows in the church, and somehow when his paintings are hanging, he wants these paintings to look like the paintings,
Can I borrow my gun?
the
I'll let you
windows in
borrow
the
this.
church. Now I'll show you all the next paintings.
Yes.
I'm eating.
Okay, now his art has become simpler. Instead of multi-forms, he would just choose huge fields of a single color, accented by another color,
Oh,
and sometimes darkened and shaded at the edges.
okay.
Here's another one.
Color field. Well, I like the color field. It's beautiful.
I like this one.
Same.
It makes me feel happy.
I think it does. But it seems like it's just fire underneath that rocket.
Downstairs na. Downstairs. Okay.
This one.
Okay, what is this color? It looks like
Yeah,
a window. Look, you're staring outside, actually. Let's see if I can.
Now this kind of makes me feel sad.
It looks like I'm looking at the window. I'm just like,
Like I'm looking. You know what I feel or what I imagine looking at this scene. It's like, I was supposed to go to the beach to enjoy the beach, but when I get there, there's a storm. So I can't enjoy the beach at all. So I have to stay inside. And it kind of looks like that, right?
yeah.
Now for
Where
you,
have you
how
put it
does
on?
how does this make you feel?
I don't know.
Where did
Maybe
you
into
put it?
badminton.
Huh?
And you could see how the colors kind of affect how you immediately feel, right? Followed by the other one. You know how blues tend to make you feel down, and how yellows and reds, especially yellows and reds together, accented by the white, kind of uplifts your spirit. Now, how do you feel when you see this?
I feel like there's grass covered in my window.
All right.
Feel like I'm sad.
You know the blue strip in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Kind of makes me imagine it's a river from in a far off distant, and the sun is just getting to rise up from the background, and somehow it makes me feel hope, right? Rather than sad, or the other way around. The sun is going away. How it evokes two different kinds of people. Because for some people, this can mean uh, positive things. For some people, it can mean negative things. Now, how do you feel when you see this?
I feel like scared because
I
someone
think I'm in the deep ocean with a red shark.
So I feel
Okay.
I feel like that's the like I'm scared because why is the sky red?
It's a little bit so David, you feel fear here. Perhaps it's the blue. The blue kind of makes me feel like I'm underwater. And actually, when I look at this, slightly I'm having a hard time breathing.
Oh,
Although I am still breathing well, but I kind of feel like, that moment when I uh, held my breath for a long time under the water.
okay. Who can do the 1 hour holding breath
I can
challenge?
only do my maximum is 3 minutes.
What? You can
How
only do,
about this one?
I don't know, blinded. I don't know, happy because it's the sun. It's sunlight.
Okay.
I
Actually,
feel like I just woke up from the morning.
David, that's the right response. I don't know, because no is thinking, right? Actually, when you look at a David
Oh,
Rothko,
I'm
you
like,
should feel it.
Did I just wake up right now and I'm starting class?
I
Okay, guys, one of the things that Rothko believed in is that the reason why he painted things like this and basically used colors is that he wanted his art to be like music and poetry. Why? When you listen to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, do you guys know what that is?
huh?
Or do you listen to some piece of classical music? Do you know how the notes kind of make you feel sad and happy and angry sometimes, but it's just sound, right? And the same thing with painting. With just a play with the colors, he he wants the viewers of his painting to experience it, to experience the emotion as if they're listening to it like a piece of music.
Yeah, to me. Yeah. What do you think about?
But these are never supposed to be some objects
Music.
or places. But these are just colors. He loves it when it reminds you of a certain memory
That
or
is
a certain emotion.
like I'm in the, I'm waking. I wake up the afternoon. Okay, that just scares me now. It's like the
Okay,
blood
so
will
I'm gonna breeze through some of the paintings, but I guess you now guys
I feel it's
understand
nighttime.
what sort of paintings we are gonna make. Okay, and then how certain colors kind of make you feel something, and how other colors make you feel something. But when you put two colors together, they also make you feel a little bit different. And and when you play around with the sizes of the color fields, like for example, if this painting was the other way around, instead of the pink is the larger color field, what would we feel if the orange was the bigger field, right? Now this one,
It scares me. It's like I I'm in
you
a
feel
night.
scared, David?
Yeah, I'm in a
Yeah,
nightmare.
this one is another.
Okay, that's fun. What is this?
Now understand that these are very big paintings, as almost as big as the wall, as your wall. So it's not just a play of colors, but he has, if you actually look closer, you know, there's some texture on it as well, right? So they're never flat colors like Mondrian's, but they're always a shade, and you could feel that colors are lighter. The pigments are lighter on some parts, and the way he brushed through with a very thin paint. Look at this one. You'll think it's just two
Oh,
colors, but it's actually three colors.
oh, I don't know. That's true.
Okay, but
Seems
of the
like we have
same
three colors.
color. It's just yellows, but different brightnesses of yellow. Okay. Now I'm gonna breeze through some of the other paintings, but according to Rothko, this is one of his most famous. Yeah, I'm interested only in expressing basic human emotions. So that was the purpose of him painting all of those kind of paintings.
Okay,
Uh, he wanted to draw out the emotions in the people. So
okay,
emotions told through color fields, the tragedy, the ecstasy, and the doom. Okay, but I would like to, because Rothko is a little bit negative here because he only focused on the negative emotions. But okay, some of his paintings actually can be hopeful, okay, comedy, and joyful as well. Now, some of his paintings are also collected in this Rothko chapel. Now, people who visited the Rothko chapel and saw the paintings inside, and it's just these paintings of violet, gray, bluish shades. And as you can see, the shades are so subtle. Look at the one in the middle, right? I know it's three canvases together, but the one in the middle is quite lighter as compared to the other two canvases. And they're just different shades and not so uh, solid color, but brushed and textured colors of this kind of violet. Here's another photo, and it looks more violet here because of the light coming in. So sometimes the time you go to the chapel and the way the light illuminates the paintings can actually change how you would understand them. And these paintings are probably the paintings that have triggered the most tears from its visitors. People who come here, just by
Hello.
looking at the paintings, they actually cry.
oh,
Of course, not everyone cries, right? But some people have reported of crying in front of these paintings.
okay.
This is another painting that a lot of people have said that triggered the emotion of crying in them. And here's another one. All right, guys, let's go make our paintings.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Now, please get your pieces of paper and watercolor.
excuse me, teacher.
Mm.
Can I go to CR first for that?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Hmm. Can you see my... Alright, we're gonna start
Review.
very, very simple. Okay, so I have here my paper. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you can see the whole thing.
Fine. Okay, well.
Okay, alright, here we go. Up there. Now, we're gonna experiment first. Okay, we're gonna use two colors first on this first one. Now, I'd like you, and then I have here a very large brush so I can color quite.
I also have a
Okay.
large brush.
Oh,
Okay.
I haven't tried to use the marker on. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So guys, please choose your color, and then we're gonna make it unevenly balanced. All right. So we're gonna place a small rectangle here, and then another big rectangle on top. All right. Now, but before we do that, okay. So, guys, did you choose your color? I know, Caleb, what you're gonna choose.
Fine, but want to make just two said like a brush
I think this is orange.
pointy mode.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
orange and red.
I'm gonna choose a bit of. I'm gonna mix colors, right? I'm gonna choose a bit of green and blue, but you can choose any color, and then I'm gonna mix it with a bit of black. Okay.
Only using
All right. Now, just place it on the on your paper, and then cover that whole area.
See, I use brush.
Guys, do you see how, since I use a mix of three colors, so blue, green, and black, so I'm mixing it in.
Yeah,
So
what?
just,
I have color, so that's
We
okay.
need to mix it.
yes, it can be one flat color, but I'd like my blue to look like this, so that's why I'm mixing it. Okay, so there we go.
Color.
Adding orange to my red.
Mixing my color.
Actually, you can mix a bit of, like for example, I see here the blue. I'm mixing it while it's wet. I'm mixing a bit of green over it as well. Okay. And then I'm just gonna let it stay there.
Orange and red.
Okay.
So scary color, so I'm gonna show it to my mom later.
You see, guys, how I don't mind not covering the whole thing because we're gonna put another color around it. Okay.
I think I might have good mistake.
I know, guys. It's gonna. Hopefully, you guys have a big brush, right? But if you don't have a big brush, what you can do is you can use the flat side of your round brush like this. Now spread it around like
I
this.
spreaded
It is a bit
red and orange.
okay.
Okay, so you're mixing red and orange at the same, but just a small rectangle, guys. Okay, just a small rectangle.
Small and big.
Okay, now
Does it,
if you're done
does
with
it
the
need
small
to be
rectangle,
small and big?
uh, we have to think of another color, and then we're gonna make the bigger rectangle with that color. Okay, so I'm gonna make you guys think
I'm
of the next
starting with the
color.
bigger one.
Yep. Okay, if you started with the bigger one, it's okay. Okay, but then your next one will be the smaller one. Okay, so I'm gonna choose green.
Where's mine? Where's mine? Where? Not in the base room. Why?
Excuse me, teacher.
Okay, so yeah, so make sure to spread out just like how you did the other one.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yeah.
I tried to make this, but I made this. Is this good?
Wait lang.
I'm going to have the rest. I'm going to use multiple colors and make them visible. Oh,
Yeah,
why?
David, we're gonna make a lot, so just make two first. The next one is gonna be three, and then we're gonna make four. Okay, so we have to do it step by step. Okay, if you skip and go ahead, I won't be able to guide you. Okay, so have a little patience, and then just focus on just filling it up with colors. If you're using a small brush, you'll notice that your brush actually kinda makes an even mark, and that actually helps in building up the texture. Okay, so don't mind if you're roughing it out. You can try circles like this, or you can try linear method, or you can try circular methods like this.
Teacher,
Yeah.
this is the photo.
It doesn't look like Rothko because I see a bus there or a car.
Because no, it's actually a Formula One car. But because that came to, I'm sorry because it came to my mind. That's the problem.
Okay.
It came to my mind. Due to
So just if you guys notice, I'm leaving a white space, in between, so they don't overlap, right? So hopefully you guys are doing that as well.
guys,
Not painting all the way to the edges.
face there. A
So
little.
guys, how are you filling it up with color? With a linear stroke or with a random stroke? And don't mind if it looks uneven. That actually plays very well on the texture part of your uh, Rothko art.
Do I do for this? Do I add?
Okay.
Oh, but I'll try my best to do it.
So you can try to put a second layer, if it dries out, just to make the color a bit stronger. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting more pigments on the green. You see how different the green looks when I paint over it again. You see how the colors become stronger. And I actually later, after it dries, I can uh,
Jeff?
yes,
I don't have watercolors. Can I use paint?
again.
I don't have watercolors. Can I use paint instead?
Can you use acrylic paint? Yes.
No, can I just like the paint?
Now, when you're using acrylic paint, I suggest that uh, if do you have a white brush like this?
Like this?
Wait, can I see? Great. It's okay. Yeah, you can use that. You can use that. Great.
For the bottom, I use a Mark Rothko style for only at least. Now my brush is very uneven now, so I don't think I'll be doing anything.
Okay. So guys, don't worry if it's uneven, as long as the uneven part is part of the vertical. Okay, now that I'm done with the green, what I'm gonna do is
No, this is not good.
I'm gonna
This is uneven, but I have to use a Mark Rothko style for this. Uneven.
okay. So I'm gonna fill up
The tiny gap.
the gaps and the edges as well.
Oh,
Again,
now using three colors.
yeah.
Video. Yes, finally, I can correct myself.
Okay.
Okay,
And
now
then do that as well for the sides.
guys,
Then why is he wearing like two slacks?
Yeah, that's her fashion statement. Try not to look like that. I know it's like distracting, right? Huh?
Hey, why am I not using it with the no? I'm using it the hard way. Why do I take out the big part? So all this.
Yeah, fill up the remaining edges. Okay, with any color that you like. So now I'm choosing a darker blue.
I use yeah. I'm using dark blue so that it looks like this like you're looking at things in the car, and then I'm like
And go ahead, even if the painting is still wet, you know, you see how the smudge is kind of helping it out. Do you guys see this? Oh, I love it. The
oh,
round note.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like
So you can.
no. There's not enough sand, so I don't think we're here. Well, by the way, I accidentally colored my table, so I should try to be careful.
Actually, me too. I'm coloring my table, but I have a cover on my table. So
Oh man, you gotta be kidding. Sorry guys, this
okay,
one.
so just play around with the.
I did not fill in my app for this, like in the Halo, yeah. Why is it wet? I didn't. What was it? What was the wet thing? I think it's the painting. What I'm painting. Becoming a bit wet here. Yeah, see? Okay.
Okay. So I'm adding a bit of black on the edges just to make it stand out more. But from afar, right, from the way you're seeing it, guys, it's like a dark blue, and then a blue, and then a green field. Okay, so
Oh,
Alright,
here we go. So
ball.
we made one. Now on the next one, we're gonna make it three
Not it
fields.
done.
Oh
Okay.
no, making it so bad. I
So
literally
you just have to focus on the color field,
just
and
go.
then yeah, that works. That works now, David.
Woo! Thank you. Oh,
Okay.
how do you spin
I
color?
think David, you're trying out the multi-form.
I was bored, and that came to my
Now,
chill out.
yeah, you can do a multi-form, David.
Thank you.
Now on the next one, you can go for three fields. Okay. Now for my three fields, I'm gonna work on red this time. As the
Hey,
start.
you're copying me.
Yeah.
Caleb, colors can't be copyrighted. And I'm using a different red from yours, I think.
Kind of.
Oh,
I have
this
that
is
kind of
good.
red.
What kind of red do you like? The red that I like is what do you call
Oh,
that? A dark red.
if you like.
You know, that I mix a bit with brown and black. It's almost like a maroon.
I literally do the halo. I had nothing to do, guys. I'm sorry. I drew an onboard camera. I I thought it was going to be fun, but at least it worked a bit more now. Working a lot for me.
David, you know, we're just coloring fields.
Oh, how
I mean, you can imagine that, you know, this is a field of red grass, right?
oh,
Okay, and then the next one, okay, okay, I have to use a different. Wait lang, I'll just get fresh water.
you go. Wow, where's my conference? That's
And then I'm gonna use a.
no, that's a cool time. Oh, now I made an onboard. But like this table is ruined. I thought I'm going to use same colors, but I have to do different. So let me make a small left here. Where's my one? Where's it?
Okay, I'm gonna add a bit of water here, so I know it's a little bit wet
Okay.
there.
I'm not using what I cannot use watercolor right now because I don't want my and also obviously it's not going my watercolor is not going to work because I'm not using watercolor paint. That's why
And then I'm gonna use pink on the top one.
I'm gonna stop again. Not to use black for a smaller rectangle. Uh, uh, stroke of this.
You know, sometimes, uh, uh, you see, I'm using watercolor, and I made sure that my yellow is wet, and then I'm purposefully
Oh wow.
putting some pinks on it as well,
Pink?
on top
Why?
of it, like this.
What's happening to my TV? I'm gonna use this now. I haven't even used it so much. Look at this. Let's make it huge since that's what people do, obviously. Why am I leaving that? I literally used the something earlier. Nothing floats from them.
I think I made a sad painting.
Oh,
Really?
why did I literally made I literally made an onboard camera on a F1 car, which is not what I was supposed to do. But that's okay, right? Right? Okay.
My second one looks definitely brighter and
Fine, though.
happier
Mine's all
than the
dark.
first one. Huh?
I make
Can
this
you in the more?
The third one is gonna be all about power. Okay.
Mine
So
has.
I'm just gonna put this away out here. Okay. So you guys might be wondering where. Putting it on the floor to dry.
How
This
is
one
even
too.
gonna change? It's not
Putting
going
it.
to be bad.
I'm putting it the floor to dry.
No, are you serious? I haven't finished mine.
Hopefully my cat doesn't step on it.
You have a cat?
Yeah, I have a cat.
Yes, you
Okay, I
agree.
have here another paper. It's not a watercolor paper, but I'd like to see how the watercolor works on vellum. Okay, now next. Okay, this time.
Finish.
Huh?
I'm not even done.
I'm not
No, don't
even.
worry. Guys, you know, the first one that we did, that's just the practice. Second one is also practice. Now, it's basically, you know, you got the technique. So just try out what's in your head. So right now, I think I'm gonna color everything first with a green, then wait for it to dry, and then paint over it.
Wait, you're painting over the drying color?
Hmm?
In watercolor, you're painting over the drying color. That's it.
Yeah, you can paint over the dry color, and you can paint over the wet as well. That's why it's two different techniques in watercolor. Wet on dry, uh, wet on wet.
Oh,
Okay, so here we go. So I'm just putting a green bit over the paper. Okay, I'm gonna apply a, because the color I'm using is not that good. Hmm.
I think it's like better. And then already would be us for us actually.
See.
How many square?
I'll try this pink here.
This is ruining my table, by the way, guys. Maybe Formula One and on the video. Like this. Makes sense.
Dad, paint it.
No, why am I not able to paint it more?
I'm gonna make you sad.
I'm painting mine very, very easy. Easily.
This is so sad.
You're painting, bro? Oh, I need a darker blue, for real. This is really
My
good.
painting so dark and so light at the same time.
What?
Wow.
That's very cool. I literally in the practice it literally
Show it to us later, okay? I love your description.
anybody like my whatever anybody like my first painting. It was very, here in this class. It was very needed and also a joke.
I don't even know how I just mixed it. It doesn't even look like it's mixed.
What? It doesn't even look it's like it's
It
mixed.
doesn't even mix.
What is that? Wait, I'll try a darker color.
Because I made a mistake on the mix.
Now, if you're using acrylic, what's nice with acrylic is, you can paint over.
Blue.
With dry.
I need to make this thing dark to make people sad.
Okay, next.
How do I do this?
Let's
This
see.
color's purple. It can make you sad.
Yeah, I'm using purple as well.
Or copy it.
Not. See, I'm already squeezing it out.
What? You?
No, it's not purple. Why does it look like blue?
Because it's not purple.
Or maybe because
Yeah.
Maybe it might.
Uh,
Maybe it might be looking purple, but it's actually blue. That sometimes happens. Yeah. What happened to my paint?
I'm going to let you know I told you.
so sometimes, just let the strokes guide you. So for example, you don't want it to be really, really look even, right? Sometimes it can actually fade into, you know.
I think the one that I made in the first one, I didn't realize it was 3 lines.
3 lines.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it doesn't look like white or it doesn't look like light or black.
Ah.
They're just the same. I don't even know if this can.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that works, David. Okay.
Mine's too red. I'm gonna make the other one sadder too.
Oh, really?
Color gray.
Getting cold hearted.
Oh.
I'm not going to use some strokes because it's going to look uneven though sometimes. Tingles my tingle.
This doesn't even look sad. Need to make it look sadder.
So hard, it literally tingles my dingle.
Let's see if people can cry.
Yo,
You want people to cry?
they're not crying.
Yeah, it's you, Amananana.
I literally made the best brush in the entire world, but it's not working. Also, like strokes.
Dark,
I'm
small.
almost done, finally! I'm almost done with this
Let me blue.
part. I'm going to finish.
Make it realistic already or no?
Ah.
A bit realistic already or no?
Actually, what we're making is abstract art. So remember, from our previous class, don't. You can make it remind you of something that exists in real life, but focus on like for example, right now I'm just making boxes of colors.
Yeah,
So-
the third one is being the fully black.
You need that. Fucking colors.
Is this okay?
Let me see. I cannot. Okay, I haven't done it.
The first one looks like heaven.
Heaven.
Here,
Yes, but the colors don't even mix. As hard
Wow.
as I try.
don't even mix.
They're still separated.
Why do you think it's not mixing though? I'm literally.
It's
I'm
just staying on.
Guys, I'm literally thinking.
It dries too fast. Cause there's an aircon.
The problem
Did
here
that
is
go,
my...
bro?
Turn off your aircon.
I can, cause it's so hard to off it. You need to wait for 5 minutes. Cause the
Okay.
aircon is very old.
I'm gonna use an acrylic.
Really?
No. I'm gonna use a crepas. Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna make people cry.
Guys, don't do that, bro.
Have you made people cry before?
Cry and happy.
Don't make
They're laughing, but they have tears.
What do you mean by that?
Have you
You know how
experienced,
I make
guys,
them
that?
cry?
Have you
I will make them
experienced
cry
crying
with tears and happy
Yeah.
with just the face.
Have you experienced that before?
Not me. Not me. No painting has made me cry in 2 years. I literally made an outline, so this will be easy. Oh, come on. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with whatever I'm doing. Oh, why did I put the stroke so dark? Are you kidding me? What have I done? Really? I literally
Make it.
Yup, it's crushed. Making it. It's tingling my dingle if I turn on the electric fan. Oh, it's tingling my dingle a little bit. Oh wait, dingle? Already done, teacher. Is this good? Put it. Teacher?
Yeah.
The one.
Oh, that's nice, David.
Thank you.
Let it dry, okay?
I know it's not. I know I'm using this. I'm literally using. I'm not using watercolor.
Hmm.
So I think it's good to use.
Gonna make you cry.
Don't make me cry, Caleb, because I
I
feel
don't
like
even
it's
know
trying
it will make you cry. What's your
No!
weak point?
Okay.
How would it even make you cry if I don't know what you don't like? Your dad?
I'm not gonna use the pepper mask.
I can put your dad.
What did you say? No, I don't. That makes me mad.
He's trying to say that you don't like your dad.
Ah.
I'm gonna say to the whole class I don't like my dad. Okay, I'm gonna use something else.
What if I place your dad? I saw your dad.
Hey, don't make me mad, bro. I'm gonna get mad and then I'm gonna get
What
mad.
if I make you sad? It's your mom.
Nah,
Your dad.
only my
You're
dad.
not in the middle.
It only makes me mad.
That makes you sad.
You guys just focus on your artwork.
I'm already almost done.
Have to open.
I'm already almost done.
So guys, if you notice, you can put several layers on top of because if you want to get that really like for example, I wanted a murky green, so I'm layering on top of the colors that I have already put. So
Okay.
here, I think. Okay, that's nice, David. You can work on another one. Okay, you can stop working on that one and then work on another one. We still have 8 minutes, guys.
David, I put your mom and your dad, but not with you. Want it?
You're doing it in the class and it's not, and that's very disrespectful.
I'm gonna work on a smaller one.
I don't have that much paper already. I'll show you my 2 first paintings.
You only made
I can't even show it.
where did my
Okay, then you only made 2 still.
I
What if it makes you happy? With tears.
Can you make something that makes me happy? I'm already done with everything.
Let me put your
Put me in one of the paintings, and then Caleb,
I'm gonna put you square on the painting.
I'm gonna put me slapping my hand in it. That makes me happy.
I'm gonna make you happy. I'm gonna make you happy. You don't see your face in that side because it's color square, 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 square. I placed your face inside. There's no fair hair. And it just looks like I placed something. And then I painted you like, what do you call that? Like your Rubik's Cube. Your teacher.
Yeah.
I'm painting on my notebook. So when I flip my notebook, the paint will go together.
You're printing on your sketchbook?
I don't have a sketchbook. I just have a note. It's actually a sketchbook, but when I flip it, they will both go together. So I need to get paper. I drew you, David.
Thank you. Can I see?
Later, your face is square because I can't even put any shape.
No, can you put me slapping my hand?
I can't. Because how would I do that? We need to make people laugh, cry. And then I made your face square.
What?
Rectangle.
Hey, yo, what does that sound like? Why am I reminded of something, and why am I having a bad dream in my own mind?
Actually, that's one of the things. If while you're doing this, you yourself, as the artist, while you're making this, is kind of a feeling. Wow, it's therapeutic, right? It brings you somewhere.
Teacher, I don't have space in my table. My table's so small.
Oh no!
Actually, me too. My table's so small. Actually, all my other paintings are on the floor right now, drying up.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
How do I step on it?
I don't feel good.
Just make sure that no one will step on it.
Near the aircon.
Oh,
I placed it near the aircon.
Okay, that's good.
okay, place it near the aircon, I guess. I don't know. Oh,
I thought Eli haircut.
I am not stinky.
I thought Eli haircut.
Guys, I'm not stinky.
What?
Okay.
Eli, right?
Sorry. Yes, Natalie.
My name is Ava.
Sorry, Ava.
What's
So
happening?
what's yes, Ava? You were saying?
Eli a while ago here, but he
What does an 18 inch?
Sorry, because sometimes.
you know Liam is in Taiwan.
Hmm?
Liam is
I'm traveling.
Again, Ava.
Liam in Taiwan.
What?
Liam, no, my friend.
Liam?
Yeah, Liam's in Taiwan. Liam's in Taiwan, he said.
Okay. So they went to Taiwan.
Yeah, for a field trip.
Oh, where in Taiwan?
So they just went to Taiwan.
Teacher,
My
paper's too thin. Because I'm not using my sketchbook. And now it's painting my table, which my table also has cover.
Oh,
So I need to paint like this.
that's not good, by the way. Be careful.
How would I even paint?
I don't
I
know.
need to dry this upper now.
That's confusing.
Oh, this is drying upper.
Okay. I guess
How can I even paint?
Okay, please chill out, please.
all right, guys. It's already
I'm not
3
yet
minutes left.
done.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Teacher, I made this.
Just keep on walking. Oh wow. Wow, Ava.
That's not.
Is that a multi-form?
I need the random. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Ava's painting is making people happy. Mine is making both.
Yeah,
I did not draw your face properly, David.
that's nice. See that I'm gonna get mad. Please stop. Give that to me after 2 years.
After
I bet.
years.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring you to Earth.
This is done.
Give it to me after 2 years.
I'm gonna bring you
Great.
to
We
the
can't
new
see
world.
it. There.
The
Wow.
Square Island.
Too big.
Okay, great. That's great. Okay. My only comment is that the boxes look so clean.
Oh? I have it written.
Did you combine Mondrian and Rothko? Great. Right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, but otherwise, I love the textures on the color
I just
fields.
fold both sides.
Yeah, I love the textures. I love how uneven the blues are, and the brown are.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Okay, guys, it's time. Let's take a class photo. Wait lang ha. I'll just get my keyboard.
Mommy, look.
Yeah.
I can't use my sketchbook.
Actually,
All right. So choose one or two. You can hold up.
Can I choose
So,
two
tomorrow,
things?
Tomorrow, na-dry mo muna.
I think these are dry already.
I need
Patay
to.
yung aircon, Aya.
Oh.
Wow, Ava, I love the first one. It looks so.
Mommy, can you?
It looks like dessert.
What's the dirt? Wait,
Andrew as well. Wow, they're literally rainbows.
Mommy. the one
Celine,
that
your
is
purple and yellow one
trying
looks.
to make
I don't know. I'm just hungry. It reminds me of ube pandesal.
I make people sad.
Right.
Nasaan ka?
The one that I make
Ube cheese
people
pandesal.
sad.
Nasaan ka?
Excuse me, can we go now?
I'm there.
All right, guys. Let's take a photo.
You're all my paintings, so my paintings in this class, guys.
How they paper lang sa kanila.
Okay, David. I love the blue, black, red
I wanna do this.
Thank
one
you.
you made.
Next time, bibigyan.
Okay, ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, wait lang ah. It's not working. Wait, one more. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
One more time. 1, 2.
Oh, I'm getting tired. Help!
Wait lang. Wait. Sorry. Because I have to make sure everything's clear in the screen. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That painting
Alright, guys.
for that
That's Rothko. So we have Mondrian and Rothko among the abstract artists. Who do you like better, Mondrian or Rothko?
Rothko.
If you like cleaner art, go for Mondrian. If you like to go for emotions and to really experiment with colors,
I like emotion.
layering with colors, go for Rothko. Enjoy your lunch, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Won't live.
Get my